excellence.
Peace world. Welcome back to Ghetto Runways. It's another edition. I don't know what number we on, but it don't matter. We got to just talk with my brother. We got the infamous Marcus Dane.
What's good, baby?
What's happening, sir? Good to see you, man.
Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? A little jet lag, but you know, we here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to figure it out.
We definitely going to speak on why you jet lag, because we definitely had a week, man. A week. Actually, it was Paris Fashion Week, and we definitely participated, man. Like, before we even get started, though, let's speak on Law Book.
Our buddy, our good friend of the show, Law Roach, has a book coming out. It's pre-order right now, How to Build a Fashion Icon. So y'all definitely check that out, pre-order it. It was on Amazon.com. Get to it.
Yeah, we got to support bro, man. It's mandatory. He's very excited. It's past due, and just felt like we just needed to speak on that before we went any further. Also, because we speaking on stuff that we got other projects. Ghetto Runways has a hat that's been going viral. It's been getting a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? I want to speak on that. It's basically speaking on how we feel daily and how we hate the way you dress. You know what I'm saying? What you thinking, Dane?
Man, I hate the way a lot of these motherfuckers dress. But yeah.
Not you, but you know, I know you know some people that need to hear this without you saying it, you know what I'm saying? So check this out at AlonzoJackson.com. And if you put the Ghetto Runways 10, I'm gonna knock off 10%, you know what I'm saying? So let's just get to it, man, you know what I mean? But without all that, man, let's just get to why we here, man, and talk about it, man. We got down in Paris, man. It was a phenomenal week. I think everything we anticipated, we wasn't let down at all.
Not at all, man.
You know what I mean? Like, we partied. We party. We get to that later. We went to a couple of friend joints, a couple showrooms, a listening party, you know, just a whole lot of stuff, man. But everybody did what they did, but we just here to talk about the shows that we really rocked with, you know what I'm saying? Everybody did their thing. We never here to bash anything, but there's a few joints that stood out, man, and I just think we should speak on that, man, just because we got to keep it real, man.
Yeah, so look, we always got to talk about the LV show.
Absolutely.
Since Pharrell's got there, it's just been phenomenal.
Absolutely.
The looks have been amazing, man. I personally like what he's doing and how he's mixing the Western, the Americana. Mm-hmm. And even with this new show, I just like how he went to the continent too on this one.
Yeah.
He went to Africa a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely like what he did with the soccer jerseys. Mm-hmm. A couple pieces where he, one of the monogram jackets where he actually has the pixelated continent of Africa on there.
Joint is dope, absolutely.
You know, some of the highlights I like, the bags.
Yeah, that's just the cheat code, man.
Yeah.
When it comes to the bags, man, just looking at it, not to even cut you, but when you watch the LV show, you just see like, it's like they know everybody else doing their thing, but they like, all right, now it's time for the guys that didn't put a whole lot of money in this production, just from the music, you know what I'm saying, the venue, like it's a production, like it kind of look like it was on some Coming to America type shit, you know what I'm saying? If you think about it, like it looked just like Eddie and them over there, and
no, pretty much it's exactly what he was on, I think. And I don't know the French pronunciation of it, but it whatever it was, it meant the world is yours.
Yeah, that's what it does. So you got that same vibe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like just like, yo, this ain't no conversation we had. That's just what you got. Looking at the show, check it out. It's just like, we here. This is what we do. Everybody is here for the same reason, but this is what LV does, and it's a separation.
And even the little after party.
Oh yeah.
Right? The after party was dope.
After party is always dope.
You know, you had to cross a little bridge to get there. It was raining, but that ain't really stopped nothing, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We figured that out.
Personal
But
Uber joints.
yeah, but some of the best pieces were the staff shirts.
Staff shirts is always the coldest.
The staff shirts were crazy.
Yeah, we gonna research that too and see who kicked that off, because we don't know if it was Virgil or before, because we really wasn't following like we following it until Verge really start with the productions. But the staff shirts is crazy. We steady walking up on people all day like, yo, like that's the illest shirt out of everything. The whole staff, they in the whole party, the LV after party with the joints on, and it was just incredible.
Trying to trick people out the shirts and everything, so I swear I did.
Nah, it's just crazy, man. But that LV joint it was just something, man. Again, like them bags, man. Like Pharrell is making it where you want damn near all the bags, man. Like as men, we chasing bags, man. Like it's that crazy. Like, and it's difficult to get these pieces. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be difficult.
No, the bags gonna go crazy. Like, yeah, and you know what I'm saying, the new colorways are ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane.
You know what I'm saying? The new colorways ridiculous, man.
LV joint was everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate it. I think Pharrell did his thing. I'm biased with Pharrell, so you can't lose. But
yeah, ain't no losing with Buddy.
Yeah, he's just the slickest, the illest. You know what I'm saying, from start to the end. And they gave us a cheat with a intro of the Clipse new song, man. You know what I'm saying.
And we're gonna speak on that later on, man, because we talk about that later.
Yeah, but just to debut it, man, and keep the core. I even watched when he walked out. The only cats he really shook their hand when he walked out. Like it's a personal thing with this Pharrell and the Clipse and LV, man, and it's just super dope, man. So just shout out to LV, man. Perfect 10. Who we don't talk about next though, man?
So man, we gotta talk about this guy because it was one of the dopest shows, and it was his final runway show. So the Dries Van Noten show was
amazing.
Yeah, you know,
amazing,
just the stuff we saw from that was kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Just all the little clips and everything they showing, man. I love the silhouettes, all the flowy pants. But what I do like is that from what I saw, he told a story, right? And then he ended it on a high note. He ended it with luxury. He started out kind of cool and casual, hit you with some short looks, a little vest here and there. And then when he got to the end, he hit you with the gold, the leaf, the black, you know what I'm saying, the black tie, but still kept it kind of casual and fun.
Absolutely. It was clean, man. Like you said, the flow, I think that's the best word you can use, because the pants, just the flow of the men pants, just on slides. It's all spring, summer 25. So obviously it just had to be for that era and that time, but it was dope, man. Shout out to the Dries show. Like I super enjoyed it. I love the runway. You know what I'm saying? It just looked so professional. That was my second favorite show. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as the clothing though and everything, perfect 10, man.
No,
you know
I think so. I think so. And I think some of those pieces gonna go crazy at the shop, man. A lot of people might not, you know.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
They you know, it take a while, you know what I'm saying, for the masses to understand what's going on. But dude definitely went out with a bang, man. That show was it was wonderful. It was short, straight to the point, you know what I'm saying? So
speaking of short, let's talk about your homie with the long show, which was, you know what I'm saying, our guy.
Yeah, man.
I got Rick
Owens, man. Like, I just think I've been giving Rick hell because I'm so mad at everybody rocking Rick, first of all. I went so many years where I got clowned. It wasn't received, you know what I'm saying? I used to couldn't even get in the clubs with Rick Owens.
And look, for the people who don't know, this guy here was one of the first people rocking Rick for real. And I done been on every coast. I done been in every store. And I seen who was rocking what first, right? Now, of course, there were people wearing it before him.
Absolutely.
You know, we're not saying that, but in this city here, wasn't nobody wearing Rick before my brother right here, man. Wasn't nobody doing Rick before him.
Nah, you can't talk to me about Rick if you in Chicago. I was wearing Rick when Barney's had to put it on sale.
Right, because wasn't nobody buying it.
Nobody was buying Rick, you know what I'm saying? And again, I love it so much that when I see people with it, I be wanting to come up to him and be like, man, what you even know about that? Why you got that on? You know what I'm saying? But I love it. I got to get off that. I'm biased and I'm selfish. You know
Man,
what
look,
I'm saying?
ain't nothing wrong with being a fashion bully,
Yeah,
man. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what we doing
You
there.
got it. Look, it's a few brands I'm gonna start bullying niggas on. You know what I'm saying? I can't touch Tom Brown no more, man.
Yeah, and that's been your thing, man.
I can't touch it.
That's
You
been
know
your
what I'm
way,
saying?
bro. You've been Tom Brown, bro. Like early before any, we'll be going back and forth in our feelings about certain things, whatever the case is. But to stick to what we're saying,
Right.
the Rick joint was dope. You know what I'm saying? I just think with Rick is so dope and he's mastered the silhouettes. It's like nothing else he can say.
Yeah, now it's just time to put on an art show.
That's it.
And that's really what he did.
Yeah, it was called Hollywood. I watched the theme of it, you know what I'm saying? It was just straight art.
Yeah. And I like how he kept it with the white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't so dark. It was just, it's just something different.
Yeah, definitely for him.
That we got for Rick.
Yeah, because he don't do that typically. You know what I'm saying? He's dark.
How long he give you? About 30-something minutes, though?
That shit was 32 minutes. It was super long, you know what I'm saying? Which was dope because the anticipation was like, what's about to happen?
Right.
But then I just realized what it is. And at the end of the day, like, I don't like to speak on it without knowing the meaning behind it.
Right.
Typically, it was called Hollywood. Everybody had on white. It was just more art, like you said. And it was just, again, Rick got this shit on Smash where what else can Rick say? You know what I'm saying? All he got to do is change colors every season and materials.
It's going to sell.
Yeah, the silhouette shit is, he bodied that. He owned that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shout out to Rick. The Rick Owens show was dope. Mm-hmm. It was a little long and I just just on the selfish side, I'd be like, man, what's next? What's up? Yeah. What we doing next year? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
I feel you.
Yeah.
Now we got, look, you know what I'm saying? One of your favorite guys right now, Jonathan Anderson. You know what I'm saying? He put on the clinic with that Loewe.
Man, J.W. Anderson is a monster and is a sleeper, man. Like, still, I feel like the world just ain't caught up, but I just love, like, just the color blocking, his silhouettes. I was just looking at the tailoring of that show, man, with them suits, man. And just the pants. He had this knit top, knit pant combo in a couple colors. That man just don't miss to me right now. That's my favorite right now, man.
And I like them flowy pants, Joe.
Insane,
I love them flowy pants and the colors he did. He did a green, a gold. He did a couple colors in it. I like that sweater vest.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That was kind of silly.
He went crazy, man. Yeah. It was short, straight to the point, real clean. It's just the tailoring. Like, I strongly encourage everybody, go to YouTube and check that out, man. After you check this episode out, obviously, you know what I'm saying? But just check out just the Loewe show, man. It was fire, man. I'm always impressed with what he's doing, though, man. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, so he's been snapping for a while. Yeah. And even with his own brand, it's just been...
It's fire.
Yeah. It's good pieces.
It's great pieces, man. So shout out to the Loewe joint. That shit was fire, man. Definitely, man. Yeah. Who else we ain't spoke on? It was one more that Rocky joint.
You know, that's a humble stunt for you, man. You over here.
Rocky joint was the joint that honestly we wanted to be at, had to be at. It was his very first show.
Yeah.
And man. Just from the energy outside, you know. So what did you think about the Rocky joint?
Man, look, as soon as we walk up, what's crazy is this. We're just gonna tell the people what happened, man.
Yeah.
I hit you like, Zoe, look, man, that shit started at such and such. You say, man, I'm on the way, I'm there.
Yeah, I didn't play no games.
Me and Lino, we played around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But just so happened we pulled up in the nick of time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I already know what happened when you walked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Paparazzi went crazy.
They went crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because when we walked up, they act like it was something going on. You know what I'm saying? They act like we was doing something too. So I already know what happened.
Nah. Paparazzi made a nigga feel handsome.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. They actually got down on me, you know what I mean? I actually got down on them too. I recorded them as much as they hit me. But they definitely got down on me, man. It was fly, man. It was dope. I was mad at y'all, like, where's these dudes at, man? Like, but you know, y'all fashionably late. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this fashion shit, I ain't got no cool. So I'm like, yo, let's get there. Let's get to it. Regular parties and bars and shit, I ain't really on that. But It's the all-star game of fashion,
Punk
bro.
ass Uber driver, Joe. He ain't really, man. He ain't want us to get there. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We was in that bitch sick. Like, hey, man,
What
we
you
gonna
doing,
miss it.
man?
Then I hit my homegirl. She say, "Nah, y'all will be all right."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I just needed it all. I wanted the setup. I wanted to watch the models. I wanted everything. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to feel it.
So let's talk about who was in that, man. Let's talk. Well, we can talk about who was in there, or we just talk about the clothes, what we saw, how we felt.
Yeah.
Or we could just talk about the circus of Rihanna.
All of it. Why not? Let's just give the people a run by, a run through.
So you walk in the joint, it's a who's who.
Yeah.
There's everybody that Rocky want in there.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? And really, I feel like they made us wait till Pharrell walked in.
Yeah.
You know.
As they should. You know what I'm saying? I did. I watched Pharrell and his whole family get out the van with no security.
You know?
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Even before that, and to get further to the beginning, I like the dudes that was standing in the front of the show with the "Don't Be Dumb" shirts and they face tied up just on some different like I got a lot of mixed feelings about the Rocky show, man. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, let's keep it there. The who's definitely was in there.
No,
everybody you can think
everybody
of
was in there.
Had to come see Rocky, man.
Yeah. Just a lot of names. We you know what I'm saying? We're gonna really talk about our guys, you know what I'm saying? Pusha and Malice was there, Pharrell.
Shout out Starino was there.
Starino, Stun doing what he do.
I kicked it that whole day with Jeff Hamilton.
Yeah.
The legend, you know what I'm saying? Which definitely is stopping by the pod in a couple of weeks.
Hey man, didn't you let Jeff, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, you know what I'm saying?
I would even say how, you know, I got to Jeff Hamilton, you know what I'm saying, and what happened, but you know, God don't make no mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And I was there so early, I was able to push some buttons for some people, man. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
Definitely the favor is gonna be returned. Exactly. You know what I mean? So I just leave it at that. But we definitely the environment was crazy, man. Just walking in with the posters. I like the venue. It was hot as hell.
He debuted some new music.
The music was fire. You know what I'm saying? That would be the disservice you get with watching it on YouTube, because the soundtrack is what made the show, in my opinion, and it was all his music. That music was crazy, man.
Yeah, the music was crazy. He had a couple gifts for the people sitting in the chair. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Intern actually got the hat. Hey, Sabian, throw me that hat, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's even bigger than that.
If you around.
Yeah, then y'all got me together. You know what I'm saying? And then I actually, remember you kept saying it should be 3 hats?
It's supposed to be 3 hats, Joe.
I found both of the other 2.
I knew you had it. I knew you had it.
I burnt y'all for y'all joints. You know
I knew you did.
I didn't know then.
Oh, you didn't do it on purpose?
No, I swear to God, Joe.
The man burnt me,
No. I got to the room. I said, I got 2 more of these.
You know what I'm saying? The man burnt me, man, for my little joint. I can't wear.
Yeah, you don't need that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely took those. I could have got petty and went to eBay.
Look,
but
you only got these if you had a seat in the joint. You know what I'm saying? If you was there, you only got these. So
man. Absolutely, man. It was incredible. And shout out to big bro Emery, man. Emery threw a lob on that. You know what I'm saying?
No, he definitely held us down on that one.
Got us together. You know what I'm saying? Another guest that we got pulling up, you know what I'm saying? But what you think of the clothes?
So listen, with the clothes, right? I've been hearing a lot of people like, they've been saying it kind of remind them of Hood by Air and this and that, whatever. Look, man, with Rocky, he got his own style. He do what he do. There's some looks I definitely like.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple looks I like.
Yeah, definitely.
There's some things not necessarily for me, but overall, I like the aesthetic. I like the energy.
Yeah.
I like what he did.
I did too, man.
You know?
I super thought it was dope. I really like the fact that it looked like it wasn't overthought.
Yeah.
I think through his clothes, he letting you know that I really do this, and who are any of you to critique what I do. I've made enough noise that I don't have to overthink this, and I think it just showed. I just think what we saw was what a fly couple looks like with Rocky and Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
And man, we got to talk about, so when Rihanna stepped in the joint.
That's the craziest shit I seen all week.
Yeah, man. Like, so paparazzi's in there fight. I'm like, you couldn't see the lady. Like, there had to be 100, and I shit you not. Cameras just over her.
Yeah.
Just snapping away.
To the point they got to fighting.
Yeah.
Paparazzi got to fighting to get Rihanna. And we were sitting there like, what Rocky waiting so long to drop this joint?
Yeah.
And Rihanna wasn't there yet. As soon as Rihanna sat down, the show started 2 minutes later, literally. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was just dope, man.
Yeah.
Just watching the Queen.
And then a little little set in the garden, you know, in the little chalet, whatever you call that.
Yeah.
You know, Hennessy XO.
Yeah, we do say simples.
Right, we do say we had to, you know.
We had to indulge in, you know, in the other stuff. You know what I mean? But the thing with it, it's funny because it knocked you out. You couldn't even hang out that night after that.
Yeah, man.
And you missed it. You missed the night, man. Let's actually talk about the nights too, man. Because it'll be a disservice not to give people the full round, man. Of just the shows was 10 for 10, excellent, 5 stars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The ambiance, the people we saw, the fashion, but the nightlife in Paris Fashion Week.
So listen, y'all. Ain't no going to Paris Fashion Week without hitting the right events. You gotta fuck with Starino.
Shout out to Starino, man.
The purple denim party is always, it's a must.
Yeah.
You gotta hit the purple joint. GQ, you already know what GQ do. This year, well actually this season, was very crazy for the GQ party.
Too crazy.
Yeah, I hadn't seen nothing like it. Super important people couldn't get in.
Yeah.
A lot of people couldn't get in. A lot of millionaires couldn't get in.
A lot of fly motherfuckers
A lot of
that
fly
do this shit.
yeah,
Shot callers couldn't get in.
Couldn't get in. And yeah, so I could just paint the scene for you. We had a lot of homies who was kicking it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the party was damn near outside because I feel like it was a 95-degree day anyway.
It was. And it was just too hot.
Yeah, it was too hot on the inside, so everybody slid outside and it was a groove.
Yeah. That's my favorite party. That's the party I look forward to every year at Fashion Week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a thing that by January when we go, we in there under the Ghetto Runways Act, and we gonna actually destroy and be real disrespectful in that shit. Ain't no more humble.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? This is the coming out party. You know what I'm saying? No did. But we gonna definitely we gonna definitely go in that joint and show what we do, what we've been doing. Because we've been humble at the last 3 or 4 of them. It's time to just, we've arrived, you know what I mean? And ain't no more just sitting back being cool. So I'm definitely excited about that. But again, you said it already. I just want to emphasize more on Starino. Bro, look out every year, you know what I'm saying? Make sure we together, man. Good dude, ain't nothing wild about him. Just a stand-up dude, and made sure every night we was lined up and everywhere we needed to be, man. So shout out Starino, man. That's my dude, man.
No, good guy. And another thing, from the ASAP joint, right? Mm-hmm. I got to chop it up with one of my favorite guys right now, Willie Chavaria.
Definitely, that's your man.
That's my man.
That's your man.
Look, Willie, you see what I'm doing?
Yeah,
this for you.
Absolutely.
We had a good talk. He was like, they feel like I'm making my clothes too big. I say, man, keep making them big, man.
Hey,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
it's a lot, man. That's gonna always be like that. Like, Willie got to know it take time, you know what I'm saying, for the wave to get caught.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you guys wouldn't believe I was wearing Rick probably 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to understand. It is longer than that. I just misquoted. It's 20 years ago almost, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just got to know what it is. I love what Willie is doing. I know that's your man. So just to have that convo, you know what I'm saying, at the Rocky joint, he's doing an excellent job. I fuck with his stuff too, man. We fuck with all of them, man. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. The main reason I went to Paris, I don't want to say the main reason, the highlight of Paris to me was the Clipse listing party, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm super biased when it comes to Pusha T and Malice. You know what I'm saying? I love the Clipse. Yeah. It's my favorite group of all time. You know what I'm saying? I know you and your brother are super music guys. So I just was waiting to get y'all response and y'all feeling in.
Hey, man.
How you feel about that album, man?
Hey, almost cried when I heard that first song, man.
So deep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because they speaking experiences that only real guys know. Yeah. Or if you've been through some shit that you can relate to. Yeah. And that album is dope. We heard it front to back. Clark, shout out to Clark Kent,
Shout out
to the
Clark,
big homie.
Man. Yes, sir, Clark. Shout out, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Was DJing and Pharrell in the building. Everybody was in the building and bringing certain joints back and forth, and you know, like so you can really hear the lyrics
because they know they're going so crazy.
Yeah,
that it's over your head and it just needs to be heard. Clark Kent actually, like you said, was the perfect person to DJ that.
Yeah.
Because he made us pay attention like this is the best rap group in the world. And I'm not here to argue with nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
it just is what it is. It just is what it is. They are. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody fucking with them.
The venue was dope.
And I want to shout out us, man. Zo made a call to me. I made a call. Yeah. Well, actually, T made a call to Zo.
Yeah.
Zo hit me.
Yeah.
I hit Stove. He on the album.
Stove God is on the album, man.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Hey, man, y'all was downplaying that verse, man.
You know what, man?
Y'all was downplaying
Don't do that, because Stove
boy.
gonna see this and think a nigga on that with him. No,
you're right. No, I just thought it was excellent.
Man.
They thought it was excellent.
Yeah, absolutely, Stove.
They thought it was excellent.
First off, Stove God cooks.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about you.
Yeah.
Again, to reiterate what you just said. Yeah. T was here a couple years ago. We riding around. He did, I think Lala some shit. He like, who you fucking with? I'm like, bro, Stove, got it, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like, yo, bro, understand it. It fits what you got going on. It's necessary. T says it then, like, yo, I've been meaning to tap in with dude. Yeah. I like what he do. He said it just like that, whatever the case is. Didn't press the issue. You know what I'm saying? We've been working with Stove and did some photo shoots with him. Shout out to Stove. You know how we feel about you, bro. Stove God cooks is next.
Yeah.
Humble giant, you know what I'm saying? He gonna shake the world up. But T called me at like 5 a.m, like a couple months ago, like, Zo, wake up. He called me back to back. Wake up. What up, bro? He like, get Stove on the phone right now. I call you, you get Stove on the phone, and Stove is on the album, man.
On the album. Look, it's Stove, Nas.
I ain't gonna say the other ones because I don't even know if they want the other ones to know yet. You know what I'm saying? Because
but it's Stove and Nas, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What else you need? You know what I'm saying? It's some other heavies too.
Oh yeah.
And how much heavier can it get than Stove and Nas? You do the math.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that album is coming like it's around the corner from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and we not just hyping it up because we was there. It was only, and I'll be honest with you, everybody wasn't there.
No.
Everybody wasn't there.
No. I actually didn't see none of the cool guys.
No, wasn't no cool kids there. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
It's just us.
Yeah.
Wasn't no cool kids there. Yeah.
Man, it's just flawless. Shout out to the collab they did also. I actually showed some clips and debuted a couple joints on the gram, the Carhartt collab.
That shit dope.
Super fire, man.
Yeah.
It's needed. It's authentic.
Yeah, so that shit crazy.
Yeah, Mike. It was just a ill-ass joint, man.
Yeah, that shit super.
That's the highlight of my week, bro.
The Joe Fresh Goods had a party out there that was kind of dope too.
Yeah, that crib you had, bro, was fucking probably the illest joint I've seen in Paris.
Oh yeah, Joe.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, New Balance.
Shout out to Fresh Goods.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. That shit was insane. Just the venue, the crib venue, whatever it was.
Yeah.
The pool in the joint.
No, that shit was dope.
Yeah, man.
That shit was crazy. Man had a barbecue. He had a real barbecue out there.
Yeah.
In Paris.
In Paris.
Had a super dope crib.
Nah, definitely.
I'm saying it was crazy.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Joe. You the reason we had the static we had at the GQ party. Cause I'm steady telling the guys we gotta go. My brother right here like being fashionably late. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this ain't the place for that, man. We need to get to this joint, man. But you know.
I just know we always make our way in there, boy.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a student.
Yeah.
And I get hyper when it comes to the shit you're supposed to get hyper about. You know what I'm saying? It's amongst our peers and amongst the best dressed people. It's the all-star game of the world, you know, on the fashion side.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yo, I just want to get there, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we was at Joe crib. That's what kind of delayed us, man. What else happened out there?
Man, another thing I'm looking forward to. Got a chance to stop by my brother Don C's.
I saw the picture.
By his showroom.
Yeah.
RSVP time A Goldie.
Yeah.
So you know the denim is gonna be crazy.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And I like what he's doing. He's keeping it real simple.
Yeah.
keeping it real simple. And then A Goldie, they lacing them on the denim, so it's top notch.
It's easy.
It's easy. It's a RSVP drop, so it's nothing else, and they keeping it clean. I like it.
Yeah, shout out to Don. I couldn't do it, man. I kind of had an attitude. I lost my glasses again. You know what I'm saying, in the car, and it just threw a couple days off. It's the second trip in Paris that I've left a pair of frames in the Uber, man, and that shit deterred me. That's why I didn't make it to Don joint. But from the pics and everything I saw, and even I know you're a hard sell, you know what I mean? So if you said it's what it is, actually, you and your brother said it was super dope. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Don, man. Did we miss anything else? Just the Paris recap, man?
I think we covered it, man. Paris was a good time. Long story short, get there, get in order.
Yeah.
But don't just go on hanging out, man. Like, really go get your fashion, get your style, understand why you're there.
Yeah.
You know, it's a great place to be.
Yeah.
If you love it.
No, definitely. I can't wait to January. What it did was refresh me like it does every 6 months. It's great to see like-minded individuals that do what you do, that understand what you do, down from the bell lady to the Uber drive, complimenting your style. It's just different, you know what I'm saying? I'm super excited. I'm such a student when it comes to Paris. I've never been to a store. We talk about this. Yeah. I've never been to a clothing store in Paris. Yeah. I feel like I got everything I want. And that'd be the last thing on my mind is shopping.
Yeah, ain't no going there to shop unless you doing some.
You searching for a piece.
Yeah, you're searching for a piece, but you ain't got to really
do that daily.
Do that because you can do that anywhere.
Man, you just go sit on the bench.
Right.
People watch. You know what I'm saying?
Or hit you a small boutique, something like that.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I regret is not doing no vintage shopping, man.
Yeah.
I would have loved to hit some thrifts or some vintage type shit.
I got a spot I stay going
to.
Man. You know what I'm saying? They do all the Army and Navy stuff from the 40s and the 30s.
Yeah, I would have loved that, bro.
I stay tearing my little joint up. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what that is.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's okay. We be back for 6 or 7 days in January. Like I said, by then, we're going to be recording down there for the next one. Yeah. We got guests that's lined up for the next one. We got everything that's going on. Is there anything we need to lead the people, man?
Man, just enjoy it, man. And look, enjoy this sport. Everybody can't play it, but those that decide to play it, I hope you're trying to play it at a high level because this shit get real.
Let's get real. I'm going to say this too, man, just on the sidebar, because I got people that want to play this sport, and all I hear is excuses. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that's like, yo, I would love to go to Fashion Week. I even had a friend, I ain't going to burn her down, talking about she was waiting on a client to send her to Fashion Week. You know what I'm saying? And I told her, like, yo, what are we waiting on? It's the same price of a pair of Balenciagas or a weekend in a club or whatever. Make it a priority. Yeah. This is school. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the five with the Dons, the Ibans, the Tazes, the Yays, the Virgils, the cats I felt like that opened up the doors, you know what I'm saying? And made it a thing just for other guys to just participate in this sport, man. I strongly encourage if you enter this to make it a mandatory thing and come check it out and just get in tune. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing.
Yeah. So look, until next time, have a good one, man.